and make a Tuscan dessert called salame dolce. And it translates to sweet salami, and you'll find out why as we go through the recipe. So the first thing you want to do is take 3 large egg yolks and heat them up very slowly over a simmer with about 4 tablespoons of Vin Santo. And Vin Santo is a Tuscan wine. It translates to holy wine. It's a sweet wine. And it's usually used at dessert where you would dip biscotti. But it's also an ingredient here in the egg yolks. And the reason I'm putting this in is that normally this recipe would use raw egg yolks. And by heating the mixture just till this is about 160 degrees, I am sure that I have no bacteria. So there are my 3 egg yolks, and I'm just going to put them off the heat now while we go on to the next thing. Did I tell you this is a no-bake cookie? Well, it is. So you start in a food processor with a butter-type cookie, a plain butter-type cookie like this. And you know, the Italians are great at doing this kind of thing, saving cookie crumbs and cake crumbs, and then using them in novel ways. So you want to pulverize all these cookies. I think I can get all of them in. You need about a pound of butter cookies. So a pound of butter cookies into the food processor, and you want to make sure that they're in very fine crumbs. And put it into a bowl. So into a bowl goes 1 pound of pulverized plain cookies. Here we have about 3/4 of a cup of sugar. I'm going to put that in. And then, because we want to make this a dark-looking salami, we need to use cocoa. So 1/4 of a cup of Dutch processed cocoa, which is a darker cocoa that has been treated with alkaline. So we've got Dutch process, 1/4 cup. And then we have some unsweetened cocoa. That goes in. About 3/4 of a cup. And then a 1/2 cup of sweetened cocoa goes in. So there are our 3 cocoas. And now we just want to mix this up with our hands. Make sure all of that is well blended. And about 2/3 of a cup of slivered almonds to give us that salami look effect. So once that's all in, then you can put in your melted butter. Here's the melted butter. And those egg yolks with the Vin Santo. So now you want to mix this up with your hands until you get something that holds together beautifully. And just hold your breath. Take the whole thing out. Put it right in the center. Because you're going to use the paper to help you form a log by pushing the ingredients together to form a log. Get it somewhat into a log shape. And then bring the paper up over it, you see, and kind of press on it. Then you can take it off. Push that aside. Take it off. And then use the paper to help you get it into a log shape. And this is going to have to go into the refrigerator. You want this to chill up for a while, so really get it in there and press on it so it will hold its shape. It kind of looks like a salami, doesn't it? Then you take it, put it on a sheet. Now I got to wash my hands again. And it goes in the refrigerator. You want to chill it. Oh, at least a couple hours, but you don't want to make it so hard that when you go to get it, you can't cut into it. So it goes in the refrigerator. Let me give it one more good press so it's even all the way around. And in it goes. And leave it there for a couple of hours. Okay, so dessert's ready.